Good morning. I'm about to do a little hike before work today. I made a pretty big announcement in my last video, so if you missed that, I am pregnant, so I figured it was time to do a life update video and answer some of your questions while I go for this hike. I am at the Chamberlain Reynolds Memorial Forest in Center Harbor, New Hampshire. I used to do this hike a lot back when my gift shop was in Meredith because it was nice and close, but I haven't been in this area for a while. It's a nice flat trail system, so I thought it'd be easy for me. So let's go for a walk and chat about everything. I thought it was gonna be nice today, but it's currently 34 degrees, so a little bit chilly. So the biggest question that people have that I'll answer right off the bat is if I'm having a boy or a girl. And I actually don't know. My husband and I decided not to find out. We'll find out in the delivery room. Some people will feel like they want to find out right away with all the blood tests and everything. I felt like I could go the whole pregnancy not knowing, and it's been exciting and I'm really excited to find out. I personally think it's a girl. A lot of people in my life are all saying girl, but I'll let you know. And then the other super common question I've been getting is how far along am I? What am I due? So I am 7 months pregnant and I'm due in very early summer. So out of breath already. I put a little question box on Instagram yesterday so you guys could ask me questions for this video. So I'm gonna go through those. The first one I just saw was if I had picked out a baby carrier yet. And so the first big new purchase I made when I found out I was pregnant was actually the Osprey Poco LT baby carrier. So I have one of those. I bought it on Black Friday. But that's not until the baby is a little older. I think like 6+ months or something. I have to look into that. But I still need to pick out like a front carrier for when they're a baby. And I'm excited about that. Obviously, I'm gonna keep going for little hikes like this with the baby. Really excited. So that's definitely gonna happen. And I will definitely get a front carrier soon. There were questions about if we had names picked out. And we do have a boy name and a girl name. The boy name we've known forever. The girl name is kind of new, but it's funny, when brainstorming girl names, I was actually thinking of Appalachian Trail related names, and we actually almost went with one, but we switched it. Nothing's certain yet, but I was definitely inspired by hiking in the trails when brainstorming names, which was fun. My plans for maternity leave is a great question. If you don't know, I own my gift shop. I work there full time. I also make videos here on YouTube for a living. So because I work for myself, it might make maternity leave a little difficult. But I am planning on hiring someone for my shop. I did meet with a lady the other day, which went really well. But if anyone is local and they want a few days a week at my gift shop this summer, I would be very grateful. Send me an email. As for YouTube videos, I still plan on putting some out. I've been a little inconsistent with my videos. Sometimes it's every week, sometimes it's twice a month. But I'll just put them out when I can. It'll be fun to make videos hiking with the baby, but hiking with the baby is not going to be my whole brand. We'll just see what happens. I don't have a clear picture of what it's going to look like right now. How soon after having the baby am I going to take it out on hikes? I don't know yet. I guess I have to see how I feel. My whole doctor's office knows that I thru hike the AT and I hike a ton, and I've been hiking this whole pregnancy, so I'm sure once they give me the go-ahead, I'll do nice and easy flat trails like this. All right, we're taking a real quick break from the video so I can thank the sponsor for this video, which is Element. Element is the electrolyte drink mix that I've been using for a very long time, and I'm continuing to drink it during my pregnancy. Something I really appreciate about Element is how much information you can find on their website. So right when I found out I was pregnant, I went to the science tab on their website and I was able to pull up articles written by the professionals about the science that goes on between hydration and electrolytes during pregnancy and how Element can help with that. So I was able to educate myself. Staying hydrated is very important for me during this time, so it's something I take seriously. Element comes in these single serving packets. There's so many really tasty flavors that I've been enjoying. This morning I had orange salt, but a favorite of mine is also raspberry, citrus salt, grapefruit. I love all the flavors. If you want to head to their website and learn more or pick some up for yourself, you can use my link, which is drinkelement.com/Nahamsha. That way, if you use that link, you can get a free sample pack with any purchase, and that will include 8 different flavors for you to try. That way you can figure out what one is your favorite. Again, that's drinklmnt.com/Nahamsha. Now, when it comes to camping or backpacking with the baby, I feel like it's hard to make plans for that now because obviously I want to meet the baby. I want to see how I am as a mother. There's a lot of things I'm gonna need to figure out, but camping wise, I go camping every Labor Day with my husband. So I might try to figure that out. It would be a car camping trip. It wouldn't be like a backpacking trip, and I'm sure we would overpack like crazy. And we would be close to our house so we can go home if we need to, but I'd love to give that a try. Backpacking wise, I know I mentioned on this channel that I wanted to go down to the Shenandoahs this fall with my mom to do a little section. I don't see myself camping with the baby, but maybe doing little hikes on the AT with the baby, or my mom could watch it while I do a section on the AT and then, I don't know, go back to an Airbnb or hotel at the end of the day. But I definitely want to keep getting outside and hiking and exposing the baby to what I love, hiking. So I don't know, these are just ideas in my head. Nothing is set in stone yet, obviously. Plans are gonna change like crazy. This is a good one. Is this why you got a Dunks refresher instead of an iced coffee in the last video? Probably yes. I don't quite remember the exact moment, but iced coffee for me, sometimes in pregnancy you lose your like taste buds or it gets altered a little bit. Iced coffee doesn't taste good anymore. I could usually finish a Dunks iced coffee or any iced coffee just on the 20-minute drive to work. But now it takes me like all day to finish a cup of it just because I take little tiny sips. I haven't cut out caffeine completely, but I have cut it down a lot. And yeah, that's really the only food aversion I've had. But the Dunks refreshers definitely sound more appetizing to me than iced coffee sometimes. Do you plan on finishing the last few miles of the AT in the fall? Good luck with the baby. So if you don't know, there's 83 miles of the AT that I did not hike when I attempted my through hike last year, and they're in the middle of Maine. So the answer is no. I'm not gonna go do those 83 miles just because the Maine wilderness is just so remote, and I would just rather not. If it was any other section of the AT that I skipped, I would love to go down and redo those miles, but just because it's the middle of Maine, I just don't want to, honestly. I've done the full AT in 2021. I've done every single mile of the trail, so I don't feel like I'm missing out by not doing those 83 miles. Maybe way in the future, but like, I'm just gonna say no. And then how is pregnancy just going in general for me? Thank you to everyone who asked. I feel like I've been handling pregnancy really well. There's been hikes that I've been on that I haven't even felt pregnant. In fact, like I felt better hiking on the trails than I would do just laying around the house. I hiked Mount Washington, Mount Pierce. I've done Locks Hill like 28 times during this pregnancy, just to get out and keep moving, and I felt great. I did Franconia Ridge, Little Haystack Mountain for the eclipse day. That was fun. But I am starting to slow down a little bit. I've had a lot of energy in the morning. That's why I'm doing this hike before work. But I usually hit a wall in the afternoon. I just have this huge burst of energy and then I just crash. So that's how it's been going recently in the last couple weeks. I am still going to Appalachian Trail Days in a month, so I know that's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to be very tired, but it'll be worth it. I'm driving down with my mom. I have a booth in the craft vendor section. I'll be selling my Appalachian Trail Opoly and my Nahamsha shirts, so let me know if you're coming to that. All right, this hike is coming to an end. I have to open up my shop in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna book it back to my car, drive to work, see if any more questions popped up on Instagram, and I'll see you there. It is actually 5 o'clock right now. I said I was gonna continue this at work, but work has been so crazy this week, so just closed up shop. I am going to look for the last couple questions that you guys have asked on Instagram and just go through them real quick and close this out. Will you bring your kid on the AT when they get older? I would love to. But like for a lot of these questions, I feel like I have to meet the kid before I make these decisions. There's a chance that this kid could come out and just not like hiking. Of course, I'm going to try to share my love of hiking with the kid, but I don't want to force him or her into doing anything. So if it's a disaster and they don't want to do any part of the AT with me, I'll understand. I'll just do it by myself. Have I picked out a jogging stroller? I have. I was very excited to get my own new jogging stroller. There's a lot of things I got off Facebook Marketplace secondhand, but there's a handful of things I wanted new just because I was so excited, and a jogging stroller was one of them. My parents ended up getting me the UPPAbaby Ridge stroller, and I got all the little attachments, the seat, the bassinet, the car seat, all that stuff. Has Callie's attitude changed since she became pregnant? Do you think she sensed it? I don't think my dog has noticed at all. I've tried to show her the bump. I've tried to like get her to smell it and do all the dog things, but she's just not having any of it. I've seen videos of dogs that can totally tell, but my dog cannot. Heartburn is so bad. I want to say the 3rd trimester heartburn is worse than the 1st trimester nausea. There's someone who asked what names I was thinking of, and the name that I'm thinking of is literally her name. And I let her know that. I thought that was so cool. There are a few comments on here talking about how I hid my pregnancy for a while, and there's a few reasons why I did that. I've known for a while, my family and friends have known for a while. I told my parents on Thanksgiving, and my friends and family members pretty close to that. I posted it on my own like personal Facebook page, I think on Valentine's Day, but it was just something that was fun to keep off like public social media for a while. But since I am very much showing and people are coming into my gift shop and I'm going to trail days, it was gonna get pretty obvious, so that's why I made that little video on YouTube. I think that's gonna do it for this video. I need to go eat something or lay down or take a Tums and relax. But thanks for watching. I will get back into my normal content first, but obviously I feel like I had to just bring up the elephant in the room and talk about the baby. So I'll get back to my normal type of videos soon. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see on this channel in the future, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.